Once upon a time, there was a man and a woman. This man and woman were drawn to each other for a very profound reason they may or may not have been aware of. Nonetheless, the man in their encounter released a sperm, and the woman released an egg that united and grew to be an embryo. In the realm of the divine spirit, there lived a soul called you. That soul, which was and still is part of the eternal life source, was connected to the souls of the man and woman in more ways than one, and wanted to return in human form to begin a new journey on the earth plane where thoughts could be put into action and made real quickly, where karma, consequences of thought and action, could be acknowledged and healing could occur equally quickly. This soul called you knew from the realm of the divine spirit that there was nothing to fear. You knew that on the earth plane you would always have the power to make your own choices, as you came initially from the power of the eternal spirit. With the power that you had and still have, you could decide for yourself without fear of judgment from the source from which you came. You knew that the earth plane would be heavy and you would experience challenge and difficulty to help you evolve and grow. Because without one, you couldn't easily recognize flow and peace. You knew you would be confused and become stressed by the contradictions you experienced. But through your remembering, which could be gained through the gift of your intuition, you knew that you were eternally safe. So you chose your parents as well as every other significant person who would enter your life. Your relationship with these people, and most importantly your parents, would enable you to learn the quickest way possible about yourself and your purpose whilst you were on earth. As soon as you were born, your parents gave you a gift. It's called the Book of Life. This is a very old book which started many years ago. The last part of the book they created. It tells of their individual lives so far, whether good, bad, or indifferent. It tells how their lives panned out from the influences they had and the perceptions they formed when they started their journey with their parents. It tells how they progressed through their lives and the judgments they made up until the day you were born. So great was their power, even though they may not have remembered it, that they didn't even have to be present in your life to present this book to you. It doesn't matter how old you are when you discover that the Book of Life was your gift, for time is irrelevant. What matters is that whilst you have the additional gift of breath and life on earth, that you seize the opportunity to truly love yourself and all who you bring into your circle, despite what they might or might not have done for you and to you. This will prepare you for your inevitable return to the realms of divine eternal love. You will, as your life progresses, Fill the next pages of the book, irrespective of whether you want to or not. In this regard, there is no choice. It would be handed on to your children, whether you like it or not. If you don't have children, it will be handed on to every significant person who entered your life, for its content would have affected them in some way or the other. At times, the journey you've chosen may feel lonely, but you can never be alone unless you choose to feel it. If you ask the help from the divine realms from where you came, you will always receive it. But be aware that what you will receive is often so great and beyond the possible imaginings of the limitations of your mind that you may have to be prepared and made ready before you can receive. You just have to choose whether you are willing to wait or not. As has always been and will continue to be, you will never need to walk the earth feeling alone. Great messengers and guides will always be there to shine a light for you to see the way. You will recognize these messengers and guides, for they will lead by example and will not force or coerce you. They will not be perfect beings, for they too are experiencing an earth life. They will embrace and love you, whether you remember as they do or not, or feel as they do or not. You will recognize their truths and their integrity. They can be found everywhere if you are ready to see. Their mission is to support you and remind you of whom you already are, a beautiful, powerful soul experiencing the denseness of a human form. I hope you liked my story. Bye for now.